Now, I think it's no surprise that we got most sports bettors and Vegas saying that the Arizona Cardinals will not win more than 4 games in the 2023 season. I got a chance to take a look at a few different 2024 way too early mock drafts, and who they have going to the Cardinals is absolutely wild. Alright guys, welcome back in. Now before we get started, definitely do me a huge favor, smack the like button on this video, subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. Definitely don't be one of these guys and just kind of hover around the channel. Subscribe it up, it's absolutely for free, and it also helps me to continue to do what I love to do, and it's talk about my favorite team and talk about my, Arizona sports teams. Now, obviously we are within the days of, not much news happening with the Arizona Cardinals, but within the NFL, we got May, June, and then obviously July. There is going to be some news sprinkled in between those months. Now, obviously, training camp's going to be starting up. Preseason is going to be starting up within August. So, we're going to be getting some new news coming up within the next few months. But definitely go ahead and make sure you have your post notification bell on just in case there is news that drops so you don't miss another video on this channel. Also, follow me on all my social platforms. Everything will be in the description of the video. Alright, Aaron, let's get started here. Let's go ahead and talk about what most people are saying that the Arizona Cardinals are going to be in the 2023 season and where we're going to land in the 2024 NFL draft. Now, we got way too early mock drafts happening for the 2024 season already. Now, we just got done with the mock draft, so yes, it is way too darn early, but in the grand scheme of things here, obviously, we need things to talk about, and honestly, we got a lot of Cardinal fans that want us to move off of our quarterback, but I do think that this year is going to be very pivotal for our current quarterback, Kyler Murray, to see and to show this new regime what he can do. Now, obviously, most sports bettors as well as Vegas has the Arizona Cardinals, winning about 4 games. That's not going to cut it right now, especially if we bring back DeAndre Hopkins. The wide receiving core that we currently have is pretty good. Now, we have made a little upgrades in terms of free agency. Actually, not really upgrades, but we did get an upgrade in the draft getting an offensive lineman. Now, we have a very good wide receiving core. We got a good tight end core. Now, we know that our offensive line is okay, but adding pieces to it, we're just hoping that it's going to be able to keep Kyler Murray upright. Now, we do have everything in play here to try to be a good organization. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but obviously to make it exciting, maybe make a push to a playoff run. We'll have to kind of wait and see in terms of how the 2023 season is going to start. Most mock drafts that we're seeing out here right now, we have the Cardinals picking at number 1 and 2. Now that means that the Cardinals are going to be that bad of a team that we're either going to be finding ourselves in the 1 or 2 pick, and then the Texans are going to be that bad because they're going to be, we have their pick as well. So right now, we got a lot of mock drafts coming out, and obviously, most people want to get Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, that's who most people are mocking to the Arizona Cardinals, which that would be the absolute dream scenario. Now, definitely make sure if you are a college football watcher and you do not know who Marvin Harrison Jr. is, make sure you tune into some Ohio State games. This man is going to be coming out here to probably be one of the best wide receivers that we've seen in quite some time. 6'4", 205 pounds. A guy that can automatically be a plug-and-play wide receiver. And, of course, if we don't have a plan or if things don't go accordingly for the Arizona Cardinals, our trade deadline might be a lot more a lot more, active than we all want it to be. Marvin Harrison Jr. can be a guy that we can plug and play into our outside wide receiver and be great at it at day one. Now, I'm really excited about that pickup here for our, obviously way too early mock drafts, but not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we got some mock drafts out here saying that the Arizona Cardinals are going to go back-to-back big key pivotal positions. Number 1 being that wide receiver, and then number 2 being quarterback Caleb Williams. Now, there's different mock drafts saying Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., or Marvin Harrison Jr. and Caleb Williams, just really kind of depending where the Arizona Cardinals fall, but that would be absolutely crazy for the Arizona Cardinals to land these 2 prospects if we could. Right now, obviously, it all just depends on where the Arizona Cardinals fall, because there might be a scenario where we don't move off of Kyler Murray, right? There might be a scenario where the Cardinals truly believe that he's the franchise quarterback moving forward. But if it doesn't happen, and if everything is that out there is being kind of said, right, all predicting, saying that the Arizona Cardinals are going to be bad, we might find ourselves in a conversation of getting a new quarterback, and Caleb Williams would be crazy to go ahead and out there and land. Now, he does play out of USC, 6'1", 215 pounds. Now, this guy is compared to, I don't want to say Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes-esque, right? A guy that's basically has a big arm, can run out of the pocket, and is taller than 6 foot. Now, obviously, right now with Kyler Murray, I think most Cardinal fans like him. They want him to succeed, but we are all kind of a little worried about, why we haven't won a playoff game with him so far. So, man, that would be insane. We got some mock drafts already coming out saying we're going to be landing Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr. It's going to be insane. Even if we just land Marvin Harrison Jr. and then the Texans somewhere, maybe they're somewhere in the 5th. I don't know. But this is going to be a really huge asset for the Arizona Cardinals moving forward and kind of really figuring out how this is going to be built up. And it's really cool to have a GM that's seeming to have a plan. I think that's the number one thing, because guys, I honestly truly feel like our last GM didn't really have a plan. We just kind of went in there and we did, whoever fell. But now I feel like we're actually having a plan for the Arizona Cardinals moving forward, and that really gets me jacked up to hopefully one day be a competent, consistent organization within the NFC West, ladies and gentlemen. How are you feeling about the Arizona Cardinals possibly landing Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.? Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day and go Cards.